My name is Sherrie Morphus, and this is my story. My story starts out by saying, "Hi, my name is Sherrie, and I'm an alcoholic." So many times I've said those words at an AA meeting. But before the AA meetings, I was a loser. I was a drunk, and I partied all the time. I had a great husband at home, and he worked all the time while I partied. I was on my bike one night. I had been partying heavily all day long. I was with some other friends, and we drank all day. And we drank so much that I was numb. I didn't have any feelings. I was completely out of it. But I rode my bike home, and I don't know how I got home. The only way I know how is that God took a hold of my handlebars, and He got me home. He took me home safely. The next day I woke up, and I was halfway sober, and I was a little scared, but it didn't keep me from drinking. And then I met some people from CMA. That is the Christian Motorcyclist Association. And they told me about the love of God. They told me how much God loved me, and they told me how much they loved me. And I told them that I liked my partying life, that I didn't want any part of their God life. But they didn't give up on me. They kept calling me, they kept inviting me to rides, and I hung out with them more and more. Even though I was sneaking and drinking with them, they knew it, but they still loved me. Then one day I woke up, and all I could do that day was cry. No apparent reason, I just cried. Well, I called Gordon, and I told him that something was wrong. I'd moved away from my home. I'd moved away from my family. I had lost my husband. I'd lost my job. And I'd started a new job in a complete different town. So with all of that, my life started just crumbling even worse. So I called Gordon, and I told him. And I told him what I thought I needed was God in my life. He immediately said for me to come to him where he worked at, and we would talk. And we did. We talked, we cried, and we prayed. I prayed for God to come into my heart. And He did that day. Completely. Just right there and then, God came into my heart. And I felt different. I felt high. Not like a drunk high, but like a spirit high. Sometimes there is days that I still want to drink. If something goes wrong, or if I'm sad, or if I just get lonely, or even if it's a beautiful hot day outside, and you think, wow, a good cold beer would be nice about now. But with the love of God, I've overcome that. He helps me overcome those feelings of inadequacy. He helps me overcome the feelings of that I just can't go on. And that's all I can think of, is that God filled me with the Holy Spirit, and it's been there ever since. He's never left me, and He won't.